Good morning and welcome to the work session for September 15th. We'll start with the Carver County Industrial Development Authority.
Morning.
Morning.
Here again, as I come every year it seems, Crawford County Industrial Development Authority, which is a body created under state law, but you have the power to appoint the members. We have some vacancies this year. The term that is occupied by Paul Huber, who is our chairman, his term is ending, but he would like to be reappointed. He served for many years and we do that.
So, just so I'm clear, so it's not the term commencing in '26?
Right,
It's
that's where on the
it's
agenda,
done.
it should say commencing now and ending.
Commencing in '22? Like, how do your terms run?
January.
January,
Yeah, from the end of this year, so.
okay,
yes,
so January of '22 through, okay,
that same dates, kind of.
okay.
And we did advertise these also, as I noted in the letter that you had requested we do that
Thank
each
you.
year. We made it public. We
Appreciate
took
that.
up people, we do have some applicants who were not
Good.
on the board before, so
Good.
that's good. So after Mr. Huber, we have a vacancy left by the resignation of William Douglas. Mr. Douglas served for many years as well. He resigned for health reasons this past year, and we would propose Christopher Seeley to be appointed. That's a one-year term, the remainder of Mr. Douglas's term, which would end at the end of '22. Another one is Steve Jackson, who's been the treasurer of the authority for many years. He's retiring this year and going to be spending a lot of time out of town, so he has resigned. And so we had an application from Ross Phelps, who is a community member, applying in response to the ad. So we're pleased to have him
Nice.
as a business owner and be a new face on the board. And then we have a 4-year term remaining that was left open by the death of Francis Payne this past year, very sadly passed away of COVID. So we're recommending Zachary Fannin for that position, which will end at the end of '25. So I do have resumes from each of them, if you'd like me to leave those with you.
Any questions for Lisa? Only Mr. Seeley, if you can try and do a little better with him, it would help. So,
I know it's a little question.
yeah, he's questions
Now,
all the time.
today is Mr. Seeley's birthday.
Oh, well, we
So,
should
Well-
in
pick
light
on
of that, I think that'd be okay.
He's probably okay today, but
Yeah.
well, next Wednesday he may not make the cut. I don't know on this. So. Thank you for advertising it and having the extra diversity. It's good to
Yes,
have. So.
and on that point, because we do emphasize it a lot, I actually really like the fact that Paul will be staying on in
Yeah.
light of the fact that you have 3 brand-new people anyway.
Yeah.
And providing that continuity for a board
Yep.
like that,
Yeah.
I think is important at this point, so.
Because we had a new member last year too, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Light on experience in some ways, so Paul is a
yeah.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Public safety. Morning,
Morning,
Greg.
Greg.
Just one thing on our agenda for this week, we're requesting to ratify the work and approve payment of $603 to Mark Johnson Electrical Contractor for installing 2 30-amp twist lock outlets in our data room. This is required work for our transition to the next generation 911 system through PEMA. PEMA will reimburse this at some point. We've already submitted a grant application for that, just a matter of when they'll do that.
Okay. Thank you, Greg.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Doing on probation.
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning,
Morning,
Holly.
Holly.
I am seeking approval for the JCJC Juvenile Probation Services Grant Award for the time period of July 1 of 2021 to June 30th of 2022. The amount that the probation department gets is $118,070. This helps offset training, salary, staff support, and development, and different other training and drug and alcohol testing supplies. So I don't need it ratified either. That was an
Okay.
error on
Okay.
that, so.
Any questions for Holly?
No.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
The courts.
Good morning.
Morning,
Morning,
Heidi.
Heidi.
This morning, we're seeking approval for the purchase of the 2022 filing system supplies for the Titusville MDJ office from Avail Business Systems, Inc. The cost of that is $2,320.20.
Any questions for Heidi?
Every year we.
Every year we do
Right,
this.
same one,
Yep.
yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The Tax Claim Bureau.
Good morning.
Morning,
Morning.
Christine.
Morning, Christine.
I'm here requesting for approval a payment to the Meadville Tribune for the advertisement of the 2021 tax offset sale in the amount of $5,160.25, and it is a budgeted item.
Okay, and the deadline for if you're bidding is gone, right? So
Yesterday was the last day to be able to sign up to bid.
today.
Yes.
Okay.
Yesterday was.
Yesterday, right? Okay, thank you.
It's done.
Some people ask me. I think you may have missed the deadline. I told them so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
you.
IT.
Morning,
Morning,
Commissioners.
Tim.
Morning, Tim.
IT seeking approval for the purchase of the new carpet and installation for the ITS Network Administration Room from Folks Flooring America for $1,000.
Okay.
And then based on a survey that we took, we're gonna scratch off the next agenda item.
Okay. Thank you.
You got my response?
Yes.
Okay, good, thank you.
Thank you, Tim. Crawford County Care Center.
Morning, Tanya.
Morning, Tanya.
I'm requesting to approve lodging and transportation for the Director of Nursing's travel to and from Harrisburg, October 31st of 21 through November 5th of 21. Hotel would be approximately $470 and mileage approximately $301.28.
And this is for you guys, for your knowledge, is the wound training
yep,
certification.
Correct.
So we'll be able to do the.
Yep,
Okay.
correct.
Yep.
And then
Great.
requesting to approve the memorial stone from Sunset Memorials in the amount of $945, and that would be paid from the memorial fund.
Okay.
Didn't we already see this, or did we just talk about it? at one
Maybe
point?
just discussion.
Yeah, we don't-
Okay, all right.
Before you
That's
leave.
familiar to me, that's why.
Before you leave the podium.
Yes.
So, I told these guys on Friday, but on behalf of all of us, to the Board of Commissioners, to have two total issues in your survey last week was nothing short of amazing, considering we've had 22 and 16 and 14 before. And then you guys don't know, but life, safety, and health came, and how do we do with that?
We did very well. We're looking at the potential of 3 concerns. They'll be taken back for review, and we should get the final results here soon.
It was nice. It was a nice gift for her to go through a week of survey and then have those guys walk in the
Yeah.
doors.
Yes.
Yeah, I can just
So
imagine.
thank you for your staff and your administration
Whole
team. Everything is
team.
really
Yep.
amazing. I
Took
mean,
everybody's efforts.
I know it was draining for you folks, so I'm
It was.
really appreciative. So
Friday was rough.
thank you, Tanya.
Thank you.
We appreciate
Thank
you
you.
being there.
Thank you.
Planning?
Good morning.
Good morning,
Jenny.
Jenny.
Morning, Jenny.
I am requesting the approval of 3 appointments to the county's Broadband Technical Advisory Committee, namely James Becker, Angela Annabelle, and Mark Gibbs.
And is that the last of the appointments, Jenny?
I believe so.
Okay, thank you.
Also requesting the approval of a payment for an invoice from the Meadville Tribune in the amount of $426.75 for an advertisement for a recent CDBG public hearing to be paid out of the county's 2018 CDBG contract.
Okay,
Thank you. Also requesting approval to pay an invoice from the Meadville Tribune in the amount of $1,394.50 for a bid advertisement for the Vernon Township ADA project. This will be paid from the Vernon Township's 2018 and 2019 CDBG contract.
okay,
Lastly, requesting approval to pay 3 invoices from Stifler McGraw and Associates, Inc. for the following projects. Richmond Township ADA, $420.78, paid for by the county's 2018 CDBG program. Beaver Township ADA, $668.93, paid for by the county's 2018 CDBG contract. And Steuben Township ADA, $399.50, paid for by the county's 2019 CDBG contract.
and these are all linked to polling places, correct? Is that,
Correct.
okay, thank you. So going back to what Gina's inspection, where these might be door handles or some of those things are? Panic bars, things like that? Okay.
Yeah, this is payment for the initial site visit.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Jenny.
County maintenance?
Morning, Mark.
Good morning, Mark.
I have more than Gail today. Don't know why I'm not at the end, but I'll take it. I'm requesting to approve the award of the contract to replace the courthouse windows to United Contractors for $559,000.
Okay. Thank you for all your work up to this point with that too, so.
Should we ratify?
You've given the intent to award so they can get their stuff in a line. You haven't signed the actual contract, so,
I mean-
we can.
If
In
that
case
would
you
help-
sign the
if that would
contract
help move
before
the
next
process
Wednesday, it's up
along
to you.
at this point,
I'm
I'd
fine with
be
that.
more in
Keith's
favor of
all right with
ratifying,
it. I
getting
think
it
that'd
signed
be
and
great.
ratifying.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, I'd like to ratify that.
Okay.
Alright,
And I'll
thank you.
change it in the meeting.
Okay, thank you,
Or when we make sure that's changed.
thank you, Mark.
Requested approve to pay an invoice to install new modular aluminum ramp to the back of the courthouse to AM Ramp for $5,746. That'll go on the back where the old wooden one was. The old wooden one is. Requesting to approve to pay 2 invoices for professional engineering services. 2 of the rehab projects, bridges we did this summer, to Eads Group. Bridge 3 Jerusalem Road for $2,732.83. Bridge 36 Tobin Road for $11,071.41. This will be paid for with liquid fuels money. Requesting to approve the purchase of a 2017 Ford F-250 truck from the Crawford County Care Center for $28,227. This will also be paid for with liquid fuels money. Requesting to approve to ratify the repair to boilers at the renewed Life Haven to Johnson Controls for $1,080.
That'll put that one
To bed. Yep.
Thanks.
For now.
Requesting to approve to pay an invoice for purchase of 4 drinking fountains here at the courthouse to Winters Plumbing and Heating for a total of $4,131.40.
Thanks,
They
Steve,
come
for
out
putting it
nice.
in for us too. Yeah,
They come out nice and they installed easier than we thought.
yeah. Make sure you tell
Steve
Steve.
might not
thanks.
say that,
Yeah.
but he did a good job.
Not with the sweat. The sweat was running off him. He was
Yeah.
doing it, so yeah.
Yes.
And it's nice that they had the bottle fill, and,
Yeah,
Yes.
you're good.
which
Yep.
is why we did it, but,
More people
That's
seem to do
nice.
that than actually drink out of them.
yep,
You know, the
which is
old-fashioned way.
better.
It's harder to put your head under.
Right, and
But-
get your mouth under it.
Yeah.
Weird.
There you go.
Sticks. Nice. Requesting to approve to purchase a new skid steer and attachments from Bobcat of Erie for $42,414.15. This includes the trade-in of the old one, and this is CoStar's pricing.
Reminder: put spending limit on maintenance. Okay.
I couldn't hear you.
Good.
I
Never-
figured
never
I'd
mind
take you
that.
jab anyways.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mark.
Human Services.
Good morning.
Morning, Gail.
Can you follow that up, Gail?
I'll just stand here for a
Okay.
minute. Okay, first item, seeking ratification to the payment to the Center for Family Services for the emergency rental assistance for rent, utilities, case management, and also administrative reimbursement. Total amount is $298,103.83. FYI, fiscal year 21-22 CYS contract with Child Incorporated for delivery of child care services. This is a provider that we are contracting for the first time, and they are located in Rhode Island where we have placed a child. And the last 3 items are 21-22 contracts delivered at the same rates as the prior year. One is a CYS JPO contract with a Place for Hope and Healing and Transformation, and they deliver therapy, team meetings, court time, and we also pay for paperwork time. Also, a mental health ID early intervention contract with Bologna Industries for the delivery of community participation services, as well as transportation services, and these are state set rates. And the last item is a professional contract with Crawford Central School District for support of the school-based prevention specialist position in the amount of $7,000, and the county share is $373.72. Any questions?
Nope. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Finance.
Good morning.
Morning,
Morning,
Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie.
For your approval, I have 4 requisitions totaling $541,762.43. The first is to Crawford County Children and Youth Services. It's the 4th quarter 2021 county match in the amount of $389,339.43. And this comes from the CYS subsidies line item. The second goes to the Crawford County Convention and Visitors Bureau. It is ARPA aid to tourism. The amount is $125,000, and it comes out of our ARPA contributions. The third is to Crawford County Convention and Visitors Bureau. It's the 2021 budgeted allocation in the amount of $2,000. It comes from our Culture and Recreation contributions line item. And finally, Community Health Services, it's the July 2021-2022 trip reimbursement. The amount is $25,423, and it comes from Human Services Block Grant.
Any questions for Stephanie? Commissioner's office?
First item is on behalf of the correctional facility, requesting to ratify the renewal of the AEP Energy Electric Pricing Summary Contract, effective to start on 10/26/21 for 37-month term.
Okay.
And this is the contract for procurement of the energy that Gary Svets does for all the facilities in Crawford County.
Okay.
And when the pricing comes in, it changes daily, and when it gets to the best rate he feels we can get, he gives us that information. That's the reason for the ratify. But
Thank
it's
you.
what we do all the time.
Thank you, Frank.
And it does save the county some money.
Thank you.
Okay, on behalf of the coroner's office, requesting to ratify the payment of invoice number 32929 in the amount of $1,764.78 from Leonard's Auto Service and Towing for repairs made to the 2010 Dodge Caravan SE.
And this is one of the vehicles that came from Human Services that Scott has always been willing to help us out, and we knew the inspection was going to be a little bit of money, so we sure took care of it for him.
And the next item is on behalf of Public Safety, requesting to ratify the payment in the amount of $12,960 to AT&T for the iPads for first responders and their training.
And this is the iPad we did through CARES Act. The bill just came 9 months late, which for the training part.
iPad bill came.
Yeah, just not
This is the training.
just the training bill came 9 months late. So. Yeah.
Okay, and the last item is notification from the Department of Transportation for an application of general permit registration for bank protection along Woodcock Creek in Woodcock Township.
Got it. Okay, so September 22nd will be a full meeting. There'll be no meeting on the 29th, October 6th, and on October 13th. Any public comment? Commissioner comments, Commissioner Saab,
Nothing for me today, thank you.
Commissioner Wiederspan.
I'd just like to mention, I don't know how many people know it, but this Friday is the annual POWMIA observance in Diamond Park. It's a little different this year, that they're only doing it on Friday. Usually they start at 6 on Friday p.m. and run through Saturday at 6 p.m., but this year they're just doing it on Friday, including the ride and everything. And the ceremony that they always have on Friday is again at 8 o'clock as usual. So just take notice of that. We certainly don't want to forget those in service that never came home.
Yes. Very good event.
That answers my question on how it was gonna work with the drum competition in Diamond Park on Saturday, which sounds amazing, but I wasn't quite sure how those two events were gonna
Timing's right.
coincide, yeah, but
Yeah.
now I understand.
That explains it.
Yes.
Okay, and I would just like to say that so our American Rescue Plan Committee has been meeting weekly. One of the things that you'll see through ratification here in the future is, to the good gracious of the committee, we all agreed to fund 15 positions for EMT class in the eastern part of Crawford County at the Townville Fire Department. Those were filled in 10 days. We also agreed to provide 15 EMT positions in the western class for training, and that will be in February. So I know the volunteer services out there are very appreciative and very happy as far away as Spartansburg. So that's kind of what the idea of using the money is. So if you're interested in the EMT class in the western half of Crawford County, that class will be in February. And we know out-of-pocket expense will be reimbursing through the system back, and hopefully we get that one filled just as quickly. Most of those classes, sometimes they don't run because there's not enough people taking the class. So very, very cool that we had those filled so quickly. Anyone else? Any other comments? Okay, we'll see you next week. Thank you.